All right, Gemini, here we go. Rocktober 2025. Third stop in my zodiac fly through. 12 stops. That's 12 full stops. Well, we're 3 in. That's not too bad. Let's see where we go here. Okay, let's get the theme energy for your month. Page of Cups. This is a different energy. This is the old energy. Whoever that person is that I normally get in these readings, thank God Almighty, hallelujah. Thank you. Oh, you got new love coming in. Something brand new is here for you. God, I was getting so tired of that repressed energy. I mean, it is what it is. Take the last few months that they've come in, and I mean, they're either going to wake up or not. But either way, you got somebody new to diddle, I guess, for lack of a better word. I don't know. It feels pretty good. Hey, fiddle diddle. Let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. You know, I know it's October, but it might stretch all the way up through the middle part of November. I don't know. At least till the energetic new year, 11/11. Let's see where we go here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini for Rocktober 2025. You okay? Okay, we're done. It wouldn't let me shuffle anymore. It wouldn't. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy of the pyramid I'm going to pull, which, by the way, how they feel about you is here, whoever this is. How they see you is in the middle, and potential final outcomes down here. I can pull up the 3 cards for the potential final outcome. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. We'll throw some universe cards at the end. Overall energy here is 5 pentacles and a hangman. Somebody's left out in the cold because they waited too long. This is the old energy. It's the old. I just got done telling you. This is the old energy. They waited too long and they get left out in the cold. Or they are being left out in the cold. That may bring them back to you. I don't know. They stayed too long in comfy land. They stayed too long in comfy land, or a land they were led to believe was comfortable, the energy I usually get for you every fucking month. And now, well, they're left out. Why? Probably because of that little page of cups I showed you earlier. She might even come back. Right? It's a she on the card. All right. If your person's a he, don't worry about it. Here's how they feel. Let's go. How do they feel about you? Well, that's the old energy. 2 of Pentacles, dilly-dallied around. They know. This old energy here. Look, the theme energy is you got somebody new coming in. I'll probably show up around your final outcome. Right? Probably will. Why wouldn't it? This is the old person showing up in the overall energy. I said I don't feel that energy. I feel like it's gone. I praised God right here on video. Hallelujah, I said. Yeah. They waited too long, stayed in their comfort, and now they left out in the cold. They know it. They know they fucked up here. They never made a decision. They held on to your energy. They sat here, never going in the water, keeping their suit of armor on, holding their pentacle tight. There's the pentacle. There's the pentacle. Suit of armor, the protection of whatever it is that was keeping them in their life, right? I said they had some kind of energy that controlled them. It felt like a family thing or a cultural thing or whatever. Sometimes people, you know, again, they're just raised to believe that that's it. Even if their soul wants out sometimes, they just stay in it because it's where the comfort is. It's easy. Right? They're protected, all that kind of stuff. And they stayed too long. And now, how do they feel? Right? Because of all that, right here. Here it is. We'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. I'll clarify that fucker. All right? But that's the old person. All right. How do they see you? This is when they think about you. This is when they feel. All right? How do they see you? Temperance. What else? And the 9 of Pentacles. You're the one, they see you as the person who saved them. They see you, can I phrase it like that? They see you as the person who showed them what life could be like. Freedom. What freedom could be like. Why? Because people like this, in this particular energy, in this particular context, keep them stuck. This is that shit I always talk about. You know, the trust fund kids or whatever, they're stuck with whatever, you know. It's easy. It's because it's easy. Why would you leave? You mean if I go out in the real world, I got to get a job and live paycheck to paycheck? If I just stay home, I got this big giant pentacle. I could just chip little chunks of gold off and go buy what I want, right? Just an example. You just have to catch my drift. I'm not saying your person's some rich trust fund thing. You showed them what life could be like. And they're in a lot of pain right now because they didn't do anything about it. In fact, they're fucking cold as ice out there in the cold. Why? Because somebody new is coming in for you. I'm going to tell you right now, somebody is. What's your final outcome? Oh, I took a peek. Right? I took a peek. I like this for you. Usually my Gemini reading, after I'm done with it, the last few months I've been like, that damn energy again. I hate doing that to them, you know? Well, hey, you changed their life. You showed them what they could have had. They're going to be grateful to you for the rest of their life for that, whether they ever show back up or not. I don't know. They may come back. I don't know. But your final outcome here, right? Their loss is your gain. 9 cups. Look at that. Emotional fulfillment. You even get some free fruit out of the deal. I mean, honestly, this is beautiful. It's beautiful energy. I'll tell you. Let's clarify. Yeah, we'll use the light seer. I've got the 7 of Wands. Let's find out why this person never did anything. This old person. Okay? 7 of Wands, they held back. They kept their thing. It's like I told you. You know, you showed them what freedom could be like, what they could have. It's tough for people to break free, though. You know, whether it's cultural, especially if it's cultural, it's really tough. You get core programmed from childhood that this is life, this is what we do, this is how we do it, this is it, right? And it's really, really hard. Even if you see the most incredible things, you'll go back, right? You will. People, 8 out of 10 people that leave a cult go back. They just go back. I mean, they just head back. It is what it is. I don't know if that number's gone down or what, you know, but most of the people that leave a cult end up going back. You know, there's a lot of things that are a lot more occult-like than what people realize, you know. Keeping someone stuck for any reason is cult-like behavior. I don't care what it is. You can put a label on it and call it family. Oh, it's family this or that or whatever. It doesn't matter. If they're stuck, they're in a cult. All right? All right, here we go. 2 of Pentacles. What do we get? They'll be grateful to you forever for that. They won't forget any of that. Why didn't they do anything? They could never make a decision. The 5 of Swords. And every time they did, somebody sabotaged you. It's sabotage. It can be self-sabotage, but it doesn't mean it can't be sabotage from an outside source. I'm drawing there. An outside source. Sabotage. Planted something in their head that said, no, you don't want to go towards Steve's viewer. They poisoned the well. The well was poisoned. Somebody got in their head. The 9 of Cups. Somebody was unsure. Because somebody poisoned the well, somebody was unsure. It's what I said. Whether you were with a hooker or not. Doesn't matter. If the whole room thinks you were or heard you were, right? Because it gets passed down. The first person who says it knows it's a lie. The first person who hears it doesn't. So then they pass it down to the next person, the next person, the next person. By the time you get to the 5th person, nobody even knows where it originated from, so they're not sure whether it's a liar or not or from a credible source, but they heard it from someone who heard it from another, who heard it from another, who heard it from another. It's like that REO Speedwagon song. Heard it from a friend, who heard it from a friend, who heard it from another that you were messing around. You know, I mean, it's that kind of a thing. So by that time, you're so confused, you don't know whether it's what your happiness is or whether it's true or not. So the person who's accused of being with a hooker says, I wasn't with a hooker. They might, on the surface, believe it, but the well's been poisoned. So again, this person's happiness is confused. It's frustrated. They're not sure what it is anymore. Now they don't know. You showed them this, but somebody else put something else in their head and poisoned the well. If people were aware of these things, half of the shit going on in the world wouldn't be going on right now. If people were able to spot when the well's been poisoned. I mean, it happens in relationships a lot. It's what keeps people stuck in that King of Pentacles energy. It's what puts a wall up. It prevents this person from doing anything, 9 of Wands, because the well's been poisoned. And they're not really sure I'm not really sure what to do at this point. What would make me happy? I don't know. It's a classic move. It's classic. It's a move of dictators. It's a move of families. It's a move of cults. It's everywhere. It's business. It's in the boardroom. It's all over the place. All right. Let's talk about 3 of Swords here. Let's talk about anybody who's ever been on the board of a company that's watching me knows about poisoning the well. It's a classic trick. It's how you need board members on your side. What do you do to the other guy? You discredit them, right? It's the same thing. You got discredited by whoever's on this person's side. They believe it was a King of Wands. Come on. Why am I your fucking second favorite? I can't even believe that happened. I thought it was going to be anything. I was just going to work with whatever came out. I believe it's a King of Wands that poisoned the well. It usually is. That's fucking awesome. I know, even the bird loved it. Even the bird's freaked out. He's like, did you just do that? I did. Fucking hell. Oh my God. All right, 3 of Swords. Okay, so let's see. I mean, they're hurt. Yeah, they're grateful to you forever for what you did. But there's a lot of pain here. They know they fucked up. But they don't, but they do, but they don't, but they do. Right? There's something that feels off right now for this person. Oh, I should have gone in the water, but now it's too late. Oh my God, the 3 of Swords is crossed by that. Oh, God. It's either the things we didn't do or the things we did that we shouldn't have. What do I mean by that? Well, if you didn't, let's go with banging. If you didn't bang this person, boy, they are in pain. They're like, man, we should have done that. If you did, then they're hurt because it's not going to happen again, not because it happened. Okay? What's on top? Oh, come on. 5 Pentacles, 5 Pentacles. Why? Oh my God, it's not going to happen again. The door is closed because of this guy, because of the well being poisoned, and I wasn't sure, and then I waited too long, and now Steve's viewers got somebody else. And now I'm out in the cold, so they're hurt because of that. It's what I already said. Rewind. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? The 6 of Cups. Again, it's about the past. If you didn't bang, just catch my drift, okay? You don't have to take me literally. If you didn't bang them, they wish you did. If you did bang them, they're sad that it's not going to happen again, that they can't get back in that door. They actually can. There's a key right there. You see it, right? I see it. We all see it. You know, leaning against the door. They can get back in. But the well's been poisoned. So you're not sure what to believe. You know? All right. It is what it is. Okay. All right, let's go. 9 of Cups. Fortunately, the energy of 2026 cancels a lot of this out. So maybe they'll be back. I don't know. You know. Let's see. You know what? I don't need to pull. No, I don't need to pull on those. I get it. They're grateful to you. You're this person. You're their angel. All right. I got that Aerosmith song in my head right now. You're their angel. All right. I ain't even going to try to sing like Steven Tyler. All right. But at the end of the day, here you showed them what they could have had, and that makes this all the more painful. Okay. It's 5 Pentacles plus 5 Pentacles would be 10 Pentacles, right? Which would be the happy home and the happy house. Yeah, it's the 10. You showed them what they could have had. This is the 10 Pentacles. It's destroyed. The happy house. It's like you find your dream home and you're about to buy it, and instead of putting in an offer on it, you just go and set it on fire. And then you look at the ruins the next day. It would have been your 10 Pentacles, right? Sure would have been. All right. Oh, fucking hell, you have got, the dick chakra's lit. Ace of Wands crossing the 9 of Cups. You got a fiery, hot opportunity rolling your way. Something that'll just make up for all of it. You get some good karma whenever you do this. I did this for somebody many years ago, about 2000, it was September 2001. I did this for somebody. I showed them, I took them out for a day, and I showed them what their life could be. I got a nice note and a flower the next day, right? That person ended up going back to their life, their old life, but I know they never forgot that. I know they never did. And I got nothing, after that point, nothing but good things happened for a long time for me. I got a lot of good karma from that, and so are you. You're moving in new directions. 3 of Wands. And there's the Eight of Wands. You're moving fast in new directions. Opportunities. This is the ship. Your ship comes in energy, right? And it comes in fast and hot. This is nice. It's fucking nice. And there's a star card as the bridging energy. See? I told you. And what I told you. I did this very thing for somebody. Similar type of situation. Similar. It wasn't cultural in her case. It was more he was a terrible piece of shit criminal. But aside from that, I did nice things. Putting my own self at risk, by the way, doing that. You know. But at the end of the day, I got nothing. This is sort of how it played out for me. My life changed at that point. It may have been just a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences. Something about the energy changed after that. Okay? It changed in me. It was sort of around the time that I sort of flipped and I stopped using my energy abilities to get pants off girls and started using it to maybe help some people. You know? You did that for this person. You showed this person some good stuff here. It's nice. Let's pull on the star. Rather than ask the universe what else it wants to tell you, okay? Let's pull on the star. Because this is like, whoever this person is, that's this Page of Cups, this new love is, they're the person of your dreams. Well, they're already represented by 9 cups. They're already, your ship's coming in. It's hitting you hard. I mean, it's moving fast. You're moving fast in new directions. Dreams are coming true. It's serious. Ace of Wands here. Taking you out of a period of that. All right? Taking you out of a 4 of Cups energy. Wow. Let's just clarify the star. What do you want to tell me about the star, universe? It bookends the 9 of Cups. I mean, fuck yeah. You know. Well, it is what it is. Let's see where we're at. The star. You did something nice for this person. You took something pretty bad and turned it into something nice. All right? Interesting cards on these. The 8 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is fueled by a 10 Pentacles. Something you thought you'd never get, which is that, out of this soulmate cycle. The rainbow, the real 10 of Pentacles. Look, their 10 of, this older person here, the past person's 10 of Pentacles, is what I said. They took their dream house and rather than put in an offer, they burned it down. Okay? Because they dilly-dallied too long. You're worried that maybe you don't get the 10 of Pentacles. There's some sort of energy that might make you feel uneasy. There's something here might make you feel a little uneasy, on edge. It's actually just the star. It's this, whenever the star does its job, whenever we get what we want, something makes us feel a little panicky. It just does. I don't know how else to phrase it. If you won the lottery, for example, just speaking on human nature, if you won the lottery, you won millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in the lottery, and it's saving your neck because you were flat broke, right? This is a wonderful thing. You would probably sometime early in the process, probably before you signed the check or got the first payment, you'd wake up in a cold sweat, feeling like it was all a dream and it wasn't real. It's too fucking surreal. It's too fucking crazy. Anybody who ever wins the lottery, because the odds are so amazingly great. And I'm not talking about $10 on a scratcher. I'm talking about the big mega prize. The star energy is involved. Always. Always. It's something I was curious about when I was younger and I kind of studied. I met some lottery winners. I wanted to get the energy of it, right? It's always this type of energy, all right? And it can make you feel uneasy. It can wake up in a cold sweat. You might, because of this, everything that's gone on here, with this energy, feel like it's too good to be true, or just wake up like that lottery winner in a cold sweat. Like, was it all a dream? Is this fake? Is this fake? It's not. It's nonsense. I want you to ignore it. Don't want you to get stuck here. You're like, oh, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. There is no other shoe. It's just the way the star energy makes you feel. It's uneasy. No, you're getting that. Okay? All right. Does it happen in October? No, I'm not a fucking time lord. But the energy, this is the energy and how it's setting up for you. This star energy may not pop in until fucking January for all I know. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But know that when you get what you want, when you get a great wish, when you meet a great love, when you win the lottery, there's always some anxiety that goes with it. There's always a dream where you wake up in a cold fucking sweat. Every lottery winner I talked to when I was younger, and I talked to about half a dozen of them, you know, it wasn't a huge sample, but it was enough. It's a rare enough occurrence that it's good to talk to them, right? It's you know, that if you can talk to half a dozen, that's pretty good. They all woke up in a cold sweat. They all had that dream where it wasn't real, and they woke up panicked. Happened, all of them, every one of them. Told the story slightly different, but it was the same basic thing. Okay. That's it. I don't think there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I feel like I want to pull one more card for you. Can I do that? Okay. I'm asking the energy, not you. You can shut off the video if you want. I don't care. Knock yourself out. All right. Why do you want me to pull one more card for these people, universe? You've already got some beautiful shit here. Are we going to ruin it or something? Or I don't... Oh... Page of Cups at the bottom and the Eight of Cups at the top. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. So I might as well leave it on the bottom, right? It's the Eight of Cups crossed by the Page of Cups. You seem to attract, the universe is kind of giving you a warning. This might not be for all of you, okay? So please don't think that it is. But yeah, it is a bit of the other side of the rainbow kind of a thing. You seem to attract broken eggs. You seem to attract broken people. You seem to attract people with issues, with 8 broken cups. All right? For some of you, this new page that's coming in, you wake up in a cold sweat. I can see why the universe wanted me to expand, because I didn't touch on this here. It is what it is. The energy's got something else to say. I pull it. For some of you, you get in this energy, yes, because it's the star energy, but also because, it's another person with issues or with problems. This is just what you attract. This is just who you are. You got to deal with that. You got to know. Sometimes the universe just uses us as a conduit, right? It's been using me since I was a kid. You might be in that case too. This isn't for a lot of you. It's just for a few. That's why I didn't talk about it here. But this energy was not letting me leave until I talked about it. So this new love, yeah, they're probably a bit of a mess. They got some problems. They're bringing some baggage with them. It's your job to take them to the fucking promised land, to the 9 cups. They are your 9 cups. We can get there, right? Through communication, right? We can get there. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. You might, don't be surprised. It's only for a few of you, but if you attract another broken person, another person in a situation, if you will, okay? Don't be surprised. It's your job to give them perspective. Okay, that's your role, and again, it's probably for a small percentage of you, but it's important you know that, so that you don't leave this reading thinking, oh, finally somebody perfect shows up. Nah, if you're anything like me, they're always going to have 8 broken. There's always going to be something. It's fine. You just gotta find the humor in it at some point. All right, that's your reading. Good luck.